if I had to replace my entire side income, how would I do it? What are the exact steps that I would take to start and launch an e-commerce dropshipping store, which this business, $32,000 in sales, $17,000 in profit. Okay, anybody who can book in $17,000 in profit obviously doesn't need to work for anybody. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to answer this question that I think a lot of people have. A lot of people want to get into e-commerce and drop shipping to make quick cash, right? They want to replace their income. They want to replace their side hustle. And in today's video, I want to answer a very important question. It is, if I had to replace my entire side income, how would I do it? What are the exact steps that I would take to start and launch an e-commerce dropshipping store that will allow me to basically go ahead and replace my income, which this business gave me the ability to, okay? So and I used to talk about this business a while ago. When the channel first started, I used to vlog it daily. Then I started vlogging another business. And then now we talk more about big businesses, how to replicate them, XYZ. But I want to take it back to the roots a little bit and talk about this business that essentially was sort of one of my biggest hits. Okay, now to show you guys, sales generated was 14K, profit was 7K, and that's 50% profit margins. Okay, I had a really crazy month on one of these. I'm just gonna try and find that month that we absolutely destroyed it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, $32,000 in sales, $17,000 in profit. Okay, anybody who can book in $17,000 in profit obviously doesn't need to work for anybody. And so in today's video, I want to show you how I was able to do that. This is a little bit of a different type of drop shipping, but it's something that I wanted to revisit because I started another business that's very similar to this, that's already producing similar results. It's such a copy and pastable blueprint, okay? The advice that you're going to hear in today's video is going to be very counterintuitive and very different from the type of advice that you'll hear from other people inside of this space, because I haven't really seen anybody else do it like this. And I think that's why we were able to get so many sales so fast. Okay. Now, what I would do if I needed for sure to make money, I just needed to. Okay. This is exactly the play that I would run. So first thing is, what I like to do is I like to sell high ticket products. So I'm going to go on a day where I made one sale. So I made one sale of $240. Now, when you're doing stuff like this, okay, what I did in this situation is I broke it up into payment plans. So it was $240 for a sale, and I collected 5 payments of $39.97. Okay. So essentially, I'm not profitable on the first month, but within 5 months, I'm profitable. Okay. And essentially, and that's only if I made one sale that day. But if in case I made 2 sales, I'm profitable in the 3rd month. If I made, or in this situation, I made about 3 to 4 sales, I'm profitable the very next month. Okay. And the thing is, you're selling a $240 product for $39.97. All right. That is a steal. Okay. Specifically, if it's high priced product, if it's a product that the person's going to experience the benefits from every single month, right? Once you have their credit card, you can continue to charge it. When someone can finance a very expensive purchase, you are able to get that. You're able to sell that very, very easily. Now, I did this again earlier on. I'm going to try and find it. It was, let me actually go ahead and try and find it for you guys. So I've been doing this for a while. I mean, look at this. This was a month where I booked in 10 grand in profit, and I was doing, again, payment plans where I took $79.99 for 3 months. Okay. And so again, I'll explain this whole thing to you. I know it looks very complicated, but the strategy is very, very simple. And once you see how freaking simple the strategy is, you will never, ever again doubt a few questions. Question number 1, is dropshipping profitable? Question number 2, how can I deliver fast? I'm going to answer all of these questions to you straight away in this video. I'm not going to hold anything back. All I ask is, if you learned something new from this video, just be sure to like and subscribe down below. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you the exact step by step, and I'll even show you how you guys can get this tracking sheet because I feel like I have given it away. So the first thing is go to Amazon.com. Now, for these products that are high ticket products, I didn't use AliExpress. I didn't even use a Chinese supplier. I actually used Amazon. So I'm gonna be totally upfront. I drop shipped all of these products from Amazon. Okay. Now, for those of you guys who continue to ask me on, comments or emails or messages and stuff and say, Ali, or, what if, how do I compete with Amazon with dropshipping where people offer the product for cheaper and faster? My answer to you is I have literally built six-figure businesses on the back of Amazon, drop shipping it from Amazon, and nobody has realized the difference and nobody has cared. Okay, because at the end of the day, it's not where it's coming from, it's the thing that they're receiving. Okay, and I know this might be a very counterintuitive to a lot of you guys, but if there's a product that you find that you know that you can deliver from Amazon, you know that you can charge more than Amazon charges because of the way that you advertise and the way that you can structure the offer, there is no reason you shouldn't be able to make a lot of money. And that's what I ended up doing 2 times. Okay. Now, in all honesty, this business is a little complicated to run. That's why I don't run this play anymore. But if I had to make money tomorrow, I would be very comfortable going back to this play. Okay, I'd be very comfortable going back to this play. Now, this play has some pros and this play also has some cons. Okay, we're going to be discussing both the pros and the cons over here. Okay, so the pros are making sales is not going to be an issue. Okay, making sales is not going to be an issue. You're going to get sales pretty much every single day if you do what I tell you in this video. Making profit is not going to be a problem as well. The only issue you're going to have, okay, is the fact that you need to be able to be okay with losing just a little bit of money. So for example, this month, for example, I actually lost $3,000 on the front end. But on the back end, I made cash collected $5K. Okay. Now you're probably thinking, Ali, how does that make sense? Okay. Essentially, you're going to lose money attracting new customers because of your payment plan, right? If you're offering a payment plan of $79.99 times 3, okay, this is the number of remaining months. So my payment plan was if you purchase this product, you get it. You only have to pay me $79.99 3 times. So I collected once on month number 1, and then the only 2 plans that are left are month 2 and 3. Okay. Now, obviously, let's say my total sales are 79. This is about, I made like 2 sales here. Okay. My cost of goods sold are going to be the same. Like for this product, I actually sourced it for $60 off of Amazon because I wanted it shipped the very next day to them. Okay. So if you're selling something for 79 and it costs you $60 to source it, not just that, it costs you $160 to get the customer, you're obviously not going to make money right then. You're going to lose $100. But don't worry, because after that, you're going to hit their card twice again. Okay. And that's when you're going to finally make the money. You're going to make money on month 2 and month 3. So the con is you have to be comfortable losing money in the first month. If you're comfortable losing money in the first month, you are pretty certain to get this money back in month 2 and 3. Okay. And that's what, so for example, this is one of the months. Okay. So on day 1, I made 2 sales. I fulfilled both of them. And from sales to fulfillment, my gross profit was $79 because I had upsells and stuff in it. That's fine. But it cost me $168 in ad spend to get the customers. So I lost money. Okay. But I'd been doing this for a while. So I had 8 people that were going to pay me. Out of the 8 people that were going to pay me, only 4 people paid me. So I'm up $309. So my net profit after renewal is $230. I am up $230 for the day. That takes into account past people who have to pay me and all of those renewals came in. So there will be a certain percentage of people that pay for month one, cancel on you, and then go away. But that is approximately 10% of your business. The other 90%, it's funny, but people do actually honor their commitments. And then you can go ahead and email them saying, hey man, you haven't paid. If you don't pay, we're going to have to send this account to collections. And then you can go get in touch with collection companies that will go ahead and collect that on your behalf. And they only pay you a certain percentage of the debt. But this is what allowed me to get for sure sales for my e-commerce business, structuring it that way. Okay. So now you might be thinking, Ali, how in the hell did you take something that costs you $60 and sell it to someone for $79.99 times 3, which is about about 250? Okay, about $250. How did you take something that costs you 60 and sell it for 250? Well, the way that I was able to do it is I sold high ticket drop shipping products. Okay, now the products that I went into, all right, they were typically those that have a very high perceived value in the market. Think really big fitness products, think really expensive beauty products, think really expensive health products. Okay, and I would search for very new emerging opportunities that were out there in the space. So now what we're going to do live is we're going to find one of these products, okay? Because the first thing that you have to do is you have to find that opportunity that's even going to allow you to do that, okay? The second step of this whole process is to take that opportunity and go ahead and put it in a funnel. And the third step of all of this is to produce ads that present the opportunity well. And that's how you can take something that costs 60 and sell it for 250. And then if you offer a payment plan in the middle, you're freaking golden. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you this exact step-by-step process. So let's say we're in the beauty niche, okay? So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna type the word beauty in, you're gonna wanna go here and you're looking for products, okay, that are typically over $80 is a good. So you go and you're looking for like expensive beauty products, okay? And this might take some time for us to find, but that's what we're doing. Okay? We're looking for products that aren't cheap. Think this product, okay? Think this one, okay? This one looks kind of crazy too. Now see, this doesn't look like your everyday typical mask, does it? Right? This doesn't look like your typical everyday red light mask. This looks scary advanced, okay? Now, this is so freaking perfect. I mean, I'm so happy that we found this. Okay, here, there you go. Now we have, and this is the beauty of e-commerce, okay? I have 2 sellers on Amazon selling literally the same thing, okay? In a different style, but essentially it's the same thing, okay? Now, this one has $499 and this one is $139. Now, I can tell you with a certain level of confidence that I can take this product and sell it at this price because I know that both of these things accomplish the same freaking goal. Both of this look super futuristic and set themselves apart from all these other gadgets that are out there, okay? And if I attach a payment plan for it, for example, if I want to charge $500, right? I can charge 3 payments of $150, okay? So yes, it cost me $139 to source it. And so in month 1, I'm not going to make any money. But by month 3, I've had $500 made and it only cost me $139. So this is a perfect example of step 1, find 2 products. One is super ultra high luxury. One is a smaller, one is basically the same thing, but not the most luxurious brand, but it offers the same benefits. And now I'll show you how we use a funnel and great advertising to position this product as this product, okay? So step 1, find the product. We've gone ahead and found the product. Now, step 2 is, these guys sell it for $4.99 using a basic ass page and these type of graphics, okay? Imagine you put this into a good looking funnel, like an actual page that actually explains the benefits, breaks down the details, breaks down the problem, breaks down the solution, and actually shows people why they need to purchase it, okay? Now, I don't know if I've said this before, but this is the exact template that I've used to sell this particular product. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but if I haven't, hey, this is breaking news. It's this one. And this is the exact funnel template that I've used to be able to sell the original product. Okay. Very, very similar to this. Okay. Now, what I did was I used an article style page, first off, to grab the attention of people that were coming in. Okay. So I would essentially take all of these images in text. And when I'm running ads to an article first. The 5 reasons why this particular product is suitable for X problem, and it gives you X, Y solution without Z problem, right? So I would use this article style page to go ahead and come up with an actual article explaining why this particular product is insanely amazing. Okay. And since these two basically do the same thing, I would use this product's benefits. I wouldn't use this product's benefit. I would use this product's benefit. Okay. I would position, my entire goal is to take this and uplift its positioning, because at the end of the day, dude, these red lights, this is 850 nm infrared. I'm sure I can find the word 850 here, right? Here, what is this actually lower? I don't know if you guys are in red light. Is this actually freaking lower? Wow. This might not even be as good a product as this. I have no idea. Okay. But at the end of the day, they do the same thing. Okay. They do the same thing. They do the same thing. So what I would do is I would position this as an ultra premium product, right? That has all of these benefits, that has all of these results that this product has been offering, right? And then when they come here, they see, hey, this is a very, very expensive product, but I can get it for 3 payments of 150. I'm gonna do that, man, because, and I would say, dude, a spa session, red light therapy, is like $200. Just going to a spa once. Why don't you bring it at home? You need to make it valuable enough for them, and you have to show them the savings. You have to literally show them the savings, right? And so when they get here, they're convinced, they're eager, and they want to purchase. And over here is where I would show the option of the payment plan. And this is something that I do is I only offer payment plans. I don't offer them the chance to buy it at once, because I feel like when you offer too many choices on the order form, it can get confusing sometimes. Okay. So what I did in my business was I only offered them the chance to buy it on a payment plan. Some people would message me saying, hey man, I don't want to do this payment plan thing. I want to buy it all together. Then I would just send them an email with the link. But what I would do is I would go here and I'd be like, hey man, you can purchase this for 3 payments of 150. Okay. And then I started getting customers. Then what I would do is I wouldn't stop there, because I want to be able to pay for the advertising. So I would sell them additional products. Where did I get the additional products from? From here, man. See, there's another product that's very similar to the $499 one that's $129. See, we found something even cheaper. And when I keep going, this is like so these are the ultra cheap ones, and you don't want to sell them. You want to sell these ski mask looking ones, because it's a different category of the same product. Okay. But anyways, what you're going to want to do is go down and check for frequently brought together. Okay. You want to check for frequently bought together, and you want to start upselling them different products. Now, when you're upselling, guys, it's very, very important to find really cheap products and at least get twice the money. So if somebody is getting this for their face, they need this for their entire body. So I would take this product and I would sell it for $79.99. Now on the upsells, I want to make twice as much. And I would have 2 really good upsells positioned and ready to make me as much money as possible. For those of you guys who are wanting to understand where I did all this, I did all of this on ShopFunnels, okay? And I would use this exact same template. Now we have customers coming in. We have customers that are paying us. We're not profitable on month 1. I'm going to be upfront and honest with you. I'm actually show you, right? My profit off of the sales wasn't there, but I didn't care, because I looked at this $3,000 investment to get me $9,000 in renewals. These are all the renewals that came in that month. I made $9,000 in renewals. And when you minus $9,000 from $3,000, I made $5,000 net that month. Not just that, I had booked $10,000 in future profits. This $10,000 in profits, I would see later down the line. In 2 to 3 months, I would have collected $10,000 in net profit. Okay. And that's what you're doing. You're taking a big product that is at a high price that isn't marketing itself well. You take a similar small time product and market it as the big product. You use the funnel to upscale the value proposition. And then the most important part is the advertising. Okay, now I have a ton of videos on these ads. And if you guys want access to my free AI Ecommerce Academy, go ahead and message me down below. But if you go to the video generation, okay, if you go here to video generation, if you go down here to I don't know why this checkout now banner is. There's nothing to purchase here. You go here to how I made 100K video ads. This video. This is the exact same video. This is the exact same setup that I use to make the ads that allow me to sell those type of products. And these are the exact same prompts. So if you go here and you open this file, this will give you the prompts to write the script, and this training will show you how to actually create the ads that allowed me to scale that. So yeah, that's the 3-step process that I would use if I absolutely needed to make money and I had $3,000 that I could lose, but I was assured that I was going to make my money back in month 2 and 3. This is exactly what I would do. And this is exactly what I've done. I've done it with 2 different products now. The only part that I don't like about this business is the management. Okay, because you're going to have to track that everybody's paid you. The people that haven't paid you, you send them through an automation where they're followed up every 2 days. You try to charge their card manually. Then you send out letters saying, hey man, you haven't paid. And if after all that they don't pay, they don't pay. But the percentage of people that don't pay is just 10%. And that's just the cost of doing business, because the ones that do pay more than make up for the ones that don't pay. All right. So this is something that I've never spoken about this openly on the channel. Hope you guys like this strategy of making money with e-commerce and high ticket products. Let me know in the comments down below if you thought that was cool, and if you guys are willing to try it. And let me know if you guys want me to do any more training on this. All right. With that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. For this particular template, it is available on ShopFunnels. You can go ahead and download and start using ShopFunnels for free. And it does everything that Shopify does, but 10 times better. And for those of you guys who want to work with me personally on building this entire thing out for you and alongside with you, I would recommend checking out White Label Dropshipping. Is the first link in the description. It's where you and I work very, very closely to build and launch your next e-commerce business. All right. With that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.